Charlie Kirk was subscribed to my spicy site. I know this may come as a shock to most of you because he was so adamant at speaking out against my community, but I felt it was right to bring this to the surface so everyone can see how Republican men are secretly in love with the dolls. Alright, here is a photo from my spicy site of the legal name taken from the credit card used to subscribe and how much money he spent on me. So let that sink in, folks. I don't care how many cease and desist emails his team tries to send me, and I don't care how much hush money they try to give me. The truth is out, babe, and it hurts.
One of the most distinctive things about the right wing in this country is its homosexual overtones. Benny Johnson posts pictures of his children every 2 days. It's weird. And everybody knows what went on with Benny Johnson in those lobbies and in those hotel rooms at SAS. Everybody knows.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Men. Younger men, not underage. At least I don't know that. His wife was crying drunk in the lobby 3 SASs in a row about how her husband was upstairs with boys.
Come on.
Go ask her.
Come on.
Go ask her.
Come on, Milo.
Go ask her.
Milo, aren't you ever scared of getting sued? You say some crazy... I'm
me
sitting here like I am humbled by the lore and your ability
the audacity
to just, I mean, there's no teapots in this room right now to express how I feel.
George, I have said these things about people for 20 years and never once in my career been sued. I've issued 3 corrections in my entire journalistic career because I get my facts right, and people know that they do not want to go through discovery.
Actually, I want to say this.
I've never been sued for anything I've ever said about anyone.
The one thing I need to say this. I need to say this.
Because I'm right.
The most terrifying thing about Milo.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and that was Milo Yiannopoulos, and it seems like the brain tumor ain't take him out yet, but he was on some podcast, or his own, saying a whole bunch of crazy shit, and I don't know if it was true, but he was insinuating, or actually let me take that back, he wasn't insinuating shit, he said it. He said that Charlie Kirk was upstairs with boys with some other nigga, and his wife was downstairs crying. I don't know what he's referring to. But before I started talking, y'all seen that video of some trans woman claiming that Charlie Kirk had subscribed to his OnlyFans, and he was a closeted homosexual. Now, everybody that follows my show knows I could give a fuck less like what somebody's sexual orientation is. If they like the bussy, that's personal. Like I kind of don't give a fuck. However, it just seems plenty ironic that these dudes go so hard and rail against trans people, especially like how Charlie Kirk was railing against trans people, and now you got in the wake of his demise, you got people insinuating that he like bussy. And I'm gonna just be the first to say, I don't necessarily know if the trans person is telling the truth. I don't know if Milo is telling the truth, right? It could just be slandering him. He's not really here to defend himself, so it's really hard to say. But I don't know, maybe it is some truth to it. I know that every few years some Republican rails against trans people or LGBT people, and then they get outed as homosexual, like that one politician, I forgot where he was at, I want to say Pennsylvania, where he was playing footsie with some dude at a stall in a public bathroom. So in a world of worlds, like, who knows, maybe they do be closeted homosexuals, and they be going so hard against people in the LGBT community because they feel some type of guilt, or I don't know. I've never ruled that shit out. But the guy he was referring to in that video, though, was some writer from BuzzFeed named Benny Johnson. The guy he claimed that Charlie Kirk was upstairs in a room with boys. These are just a few of his posts that he posted on Yahoo News. I guess he's a writer for BuzzFeed, but they posted like several of his articles or his blog columns. First top left, it says this congressman uses DC's freezing weather to look for as an excuse to look fabulous. Suspect. And then he has right here at the top right, which president looks sexiest in a swimsuit? Once again, Benny Johnson. And then we're at right here, 8 sexiest bachelors of Congress. DC, let those beefcakes warm you up. Benny Johnson. And then down here it says congressmen take off shirts, flies through the air into your heart. While these are not necessarily inflammatory comments, they suspect. Then right here on BuzzFeed News that he's a columnist of, it says right here, let's be honest straight guys, we all like butt stuff. This is the dude that Charlie Kirk was up in the room, he claimed upstairs in the room with boys while his wife was getting plastered. Once again, I don't know how true this is. I'm not saying it did happen. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying if this dude was in cahoots with Charlie Kirk, it's corroborating Milo's point of view. I'm just going like it may not be concrete proof, but it's circumstantial like a motherfucker. And these are things that you don't want throwing in your back. You might not want to hang around people that say crazy shit like this, because while you may not be into bussy action, the company you keep can also cast a shadow on you. I'm just put that out there for all the people. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.